Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this September the 12th, 2024. I'm hoping everybody had a great Thursday out there so far. Everybody has a great Thursday evening. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be talking about Tropical Depression 7, which should become Tropical Storm Gordon soon. Also, we're going to be talking about Invest 94L as well, that's out in the tropical Atlantic. Also, we're going to take a look at the current watches warning advisory map. Also, the weather radar from Columbia, South Carolina. And also, we're going to take a look at the tropics at the end of this broadcast. So that way you get a chance to pinpoint down where these systems are at as we continue to roll forward. Alright, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also, like these videos, share these videos. And let's go ahead and get the show on the road here, folks. Alright, you can see here is Tropical Depression 7. It's really not defined yet. It's got a little bit of center of circulation to the north, well, right here, but we got activity well to the north, well to the south, but no center of circulation closed at this time. So that's why it has not been classified as a tropical storm yet. But it should gain a little more strength and should become Tropical Storm Gordon as expected, as we're expecting in the coming future. Alright, now let's take a look at the forecast cone from the National Hurricane Center. They still predicting to become a tropical storm, kind of meander out here in the tropical Atlantic. This was at 5 p.m. If you're tracking this system at home, it's located near latitude 18.3 north, longitude 35.9 west. Maximum sustained winds are near 35 miles an hour with higher gusts, and moving to the northwest at 16 miles per hour. Alright, right now it's classified as tropical depression with winds of less than 39 miles per hour. Alright, take a look at the spaghetti-o models here. Okay, as you can see here is the current position of the storm, well compacted all the way through, really about 96 to 120 hours out. Then there are some differences. Some wants to take it to the north, some wants to keep it to the west. So we'll have to continue to monitor that and see where that storm goes. Let's take a look at the intensity guidance of this system. Alright, you can see it got about 30 knot winds, almost at 35 miles per hour. Most of the model just keeps it as a tropical depression. There's a few keeps into a tropical storm. A couple of them wants to shoot it up into a category 1 hurricane, but right now we're just going with just as a tropical depression right now, but maybe later on down the road, Tropical Storm Gordon still should form in the tropical Atlantic. Alright, let's move on to Invest 94L. As you can see, it's not well defined, but it's got a good little circulation, but not enough moisture to be classified as a tropical depression or a storm at this time. Let's take a look at the computer model guidance, or the spaghetti-o model we call it. Here's some of the models here. Current position of the storm takes across the northern Leeward Islands and then heads right toward the Bahamas. We may have to watch this system here because it could end up later on down the road, could affect the southeastern United States. So I'll have to continue to monitor that as we get closer to that time frame. Alright, let's take a look at the intensity guidance of the system later on down the road. Right now it has about 25 knot winds equal to 30 miles per hour. So there's pretty much most of the models keeps it just a tropical wave. Some shoots it into a tropical storm, even shoots it way into a category 1 and 2 hurricane. So like I say, stay with me. I'll have more on this here as conditions warrant, and see where Invest 94L and also Tropical Depression 7 goes in the tropical Atlantic. Alright, let's move on to the current watches warning advisory map for your location across the nation. Alright, you can see here we got special weather statement for West Virginia. We got wind advisory for portions of Georgia, Alabama, also Mississippi, Tennessee, Arkansas, and portion of Louisiana. Tornado watch there in yellow for that circulation of what is left of Francine. spinning in the portion of Mississippi. Tornado watches possible. Maybe a tornado or two could spin up there. We got flood watches also in effect for southeast Georgia, western Georgia, portion of Tennessee. We got some flood advisories there as well. Alright, also we got coastal flood advisories for portion of Florida. Air quality alert for you guys in areas of Southern California, northeast Texas, portion of Oklahoma, also portion of Idaho. We have some freeze watches in effect for portion of Oregon State, excuse me. Here's some winter storm watches and winter weather advisories for portions of Idaho and also Montana. We have a severe thunderstorm watch also for eastern Montana, western North Dakota. Wind advisory also in effect for North and South Dakota. And as you can see in the pink here, we have a lot of red flag warnings for North and South Dakota, Nebraska, Kansas, also Colorado, Wyoming, and also in the portion of Utah as well. Alright, we got some small craft advisories from the Outer Banks of North Carolina to the northeast Florida coast, also around the area of Louisiana, back over toward the Panhandle of Florida, and then again along the coastal areas of California and Washington State. Hawaii and Chain Island looks good, and also Alaska looks good with a few winter storm warnings and some coastal flood watches in effect there as well. Alright, let's take a look at the Columbia, South Carolina weather radar. You can see we're getting a little bit off of Francine, not much, but I don't even know if maybe a few sprinkles, showers moving through portions of the Midlands from the central Savannah River area and also in the upstate. Probably more activity falling in western North Carolina, also in the upstate, than it is reaching the ground here in the Midlands. We still got a lot of dry air in place. Alright, and finally let's take a look at the tropics once again. Alright, this is at 2 p.m. I ain't got the 8 p.m. update yet. But here's the remnants of Francine over Mississippi, like I was saying. Here is Tropical Depression 7. And here is that 30% chance of development in the next 2 days here in the just northeast of the Leeward Islands. And in 7 days, here's still 7. Also, we're going to have to watch the southeast coast. Something could develop there, and have to monitor the remainders of this little system here, which has a 30% chance of development over the next 7 days as well. Alright, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. Like these videos, share these videos, consider subscribing once again, and we'll catch you back in the next video. So have a wonderful Thursday evening, folks, and also enjoy the weather, because the only weather you